they're not like what people think is like a shrink. Like I chat to Kate and we talk openly, and I share with her the things that are worrying me. That's my choice. Like I know other athletes that work with their sports psychs and really just solely discuss performance related things. Whereas the longer I spent in the sport, the more I realized that for me, my personal life has a huge reflection on how I perform as an athlete. So for me, that openness is something that I've learned was really tough to be able to let your guard down. To if I'm a castle, I'm going to have to let that down, to let somebody in, to expose the worries that I have about sport. The worries that I'm not good enough and I'm not as good as my competitors, things that I wouldn't have discussed, I wouldn't even have wanted to admit in the past because I thought that was a weakness. For me, as I've got older, I've understood that talking about those things are not a weakness at all. It's actually possibly my greatest strength now, because once you air them and once you get them out, they become so much smaller. And you share that and somebody gives you some tools to be able to combat that. And look, it goes further than sport. That's something that applies to everybody across all walks of life. Mine's is just really easy to reflect on, because sport is a real safe space for us to say, I struggled with this performance. But thanks to my sport, I think it's given me a lot more resilience in my everyday life.